Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions playthrough. Last time we began our adventure after learning that Princess Peach's voice was stolen, which is odd. Why steal the voice when you could have stolen the princess, but I digress. Anyway, we gave chase and ended up in the Beanbean Kingdom. In today's session, we're now going to be heading into the heart of the Beanbean Kingdom, Beanbean Castle, speak with Queen Bee, and maybe, by Bee, I mean Bean, obviously. So anyway, as I was saying, we're going to try to speak to her, get to the bottom of the situation, figure out what the hell is going on, and maybe even find a way to restore Peach's voice sometime soon. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Off we go. Halt! You there, halt! You can't just waltz on in here. The town has just been attacked, which means the castle should be attacked at any moment. Lady Lima has instructed us not to allow anyone to enter the castle, anyone whatsoever. Having said that, if you still wish to enter, you must explain your names and your motives. Okay. What? You are the world-famous Mario? What? And you're the legendary Luigi? Luigi who? Shh, I have no idea. If you really are the superstar Mario from the Mushroom Kingdom, then prove it! That jump! It's the same as any other jump in existence. Holy shit. JK. No mistaking it. This guy is really Mario? Shh, I can't be certain. He's got a point. Anyway, what business would the famous Mario and the other guy have in this castle? Huh? Oh, I see. Gotcha. What did they want? No clue. Nice. Enough! Regardless of all the nonsense, you may not enter. Now be gone! Prince Peasley's Rose! Are you friends of the prince? Listen. I think maybe we ought to let these guys inside. Okay. Taking into the account that Rose and your wacky story, we can allow you to enter. That was one wacky story, bro. Woo! Whatever. In we go. After I clean off the touchscreen again, which I continue to spit on. Authorized personnel only. Makes sense. Gotta say, going through here, the castle's quite dark. I wonder if there's a reason for this. Ooh, hello. There sure were a lot of coins in there. Sweet Moses. Whoa, this doesn't look good. Well, Master Mario and Master Luigi. Hello, who are you? I am Lady Lima, highest of the ladies at court. The gatekeepers told me of you. Are you indeed the Mario and Luigi of fame, the superstars? Indeed, we are. Though we should do something about your little friend on the ground there. He doesn't look too good. Yes, I can't deny that such jumping is the hallmark of the Mario and Luigi of legend. Pardon me? What are you trying to tell me? Oh, do speak up. Oh, such ruckus! Speak in softer voices. Now, hear me. As you saw, the town is in ruins, and the castle is under strict guard. At a time like this, I cannot allow a suspicious pair such as you to meet the Queen. As the Queen's longest-serving lady at court, I must act in the interest of her royal safety. Oh dear.
Oh no!
Hear my words! If you two are indeed the true Mario Bros, you must prove it by repairing the castle's plumbing. If you are able to completely fix it, then you may meet Queen Bean. Now then, show me the work ethics of the superstar Mario Bros. Sure thing, Your Majesty. Kidding. Definitely a good idea to save progress here. Speaking of which, I did copy over my save file from slot 1 to slot 2 before starting today's stream. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, the reason why I did that is, again, due to concerns of just being sure that everything runs smoothly. Anyway, with Luigi tripped up, unfortunately, he was not able to defend himself. He can't even execute the emergency guard while he's tripped up. The only way to get him out of that state is for his turn to come up, or another way is to have him attacked. Just saying. So again, be careful when approaching enemies and try not to let them hit the back row. Otherwise, you're going to be in a load of trouble. Just about ready for another level up. Thankfully, in this room, you can, okay, this is definitely different. As I was trying to say, for every encounter, you could always go back and heal yourself if necessary. Alright, let's take care of these spinies nice and quick. Okay. Ouch. That was definitely unexpected. Okay. Nut. Ooh, double level up. That's what I like to see. Alright, level 9. Let's see where we are. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, we're here. Not too bad.
Oh, yeah!
Excellent.
Let's go!
Anyway, back to what I was trying to say before. Those corks are a lot different looking in this version and can be kind of difficult to distinguish from the pipe itself. While in the original, the lighting was definitely a lot brighter, and here it's just dark and danky. It's definitely quite different, this place. Not just here, but also the castle in general is quite different looking. It primarily has to do with the lighting engine that was used for not only this location, but also the castle too. So as a result, the lighting engine, despite it receiving an upgrade, it is a bit more on the realistic side, but at the same time, it also makes things look a lot darker than normal, for sure. Goodbye. This should be taken care of nice and quick. Oh yeah. I feel like we're a bit over-leveled for this place. Then again, it's probably my imagination. Nah, I don't think that's it. If we were over-leveled, we'd be one-shotting these guys as soon as we enter battle. Hell, the Mario Bros would be insta-killing each and every enemy after their first attack. Just saying. Oh, Super Serum. What that will do is it'll restore more Bros points than regular syrups. Harder to come by and are generally more expensive to purchase. But it is highly recommended that you buy those things and try to get your hands on as many as possible. Especially for later points in the game, trust me. Nice. Well, that was definitely a different attack. Thankfully, though, it seems like the attack is easy enough to counter, no problem.
Let's go.
Also, you may notice that the forks are kind of leaning in this version, while in the original that was not the case. By the way, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe later incarnations of the spiky enemies, they'll try to attack multiple times within the same turn. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is how it works.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I was not expecting that to work due to the higher elevation. But I guess it's going for realism, in a sense. And I'll gladly take it. Again, it seems as though the enemies here really aren't too difficult to deal with at all. Honestly, it's more or less the same enemies whom we've been fighting up to this point. With obviously a few exceptions, one being the higher level count, but other than that though, they're nothing. They are nothing at all.
Hi, spin.
There is one more thing worth noting, and that is, you may have noticed on the bottom screen that there's this weird pin icon.
Hi.
If you find something of interest, you can mark that on your map with those pins. So if you feel like you need to memorize something important, like an important location, you can mark that on your map easily with a pin.
Let's go.
Just saying. It's definitely something else you can do. One more thing worth noting too is that your defensive moves, or more or less your defensive / counter-attacking moves are automatically determined depending on who the enemy is and who's attacking. For example, if the enemy is covered in spikes or have a spike on top of their heads, you'll automatically pull out your hammers, while other times you'll just be jumping. And it doesn't get any more complicated than that. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a fan of the fact that I keep getting these double level ups up the frickin' butthole. Hell yeah. 41 attack power already. Jesus. That's definitely something else. Nice. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I managed to lower the speed of all 3 enemies here. Nice. pretty sweet. Gotta admit.
Jump.
For some reason I was thinking maybe there would be a hidden block there, but apparently that was not the case. You know how the Mario series sometimes loves to throw hidden blocks at you out the frickin' butthole? Yeah, those are a thing. I don't know if that's actually the case in this game, but I'm pretty sure it is. Goodbye. So overall, the sewers really aren't too difficult to deal with whatsoever. A lot of the enemies here are all really damn weak, if I do say so myself.
Hammer. Let's go.
Also, that turn crank there on the right, that's a trap. Don't spin at it. Then again, maybe you are supposed to, but I'm pretty sure it is just purely a trap. And when I say it's a trap, I really mean that too, as an enemy will just pop out of nowhere and ambush you. It won't act as a first strike, but it will force you into an unnecessary encounter. There we go.
Spin. Jump. Oh yeah.
Okay, let's get to work. Okay, that was a bad idea. All because I hit the A button far too fast. Excuse me. As far as what to talk about today, there's not really a whole lot on my mind. For those of you who have been following me on Twitter, over the past few days, I've been kind of dealing with a pretty serious problem. And that problem is rather annoying to deal with, to say the least. I'll get into that in a minute. Right now, we have some pipes to mess with. Okay. So, this set of pipes is a very unique set, as in order to get this to work, you have to hit these corks back into the pipes in the right order. Are you kidding? Okay. I believe there is a sign which tells you the solution. Let's try this again. I think I have the right idea. There we go. Alright, let's see what this is all about. As I thought, it is a trap. So it's not exactly a full-on forced encounter if you approach it the right way, but it is one which is pretty difficult to avoid, I'm pretty sure. I've also noticed that Luigi is so far being... From what I've noticed, Luigi's current stats, he's turning out to be the more powerful bro at this moment. Who knows if that'll change? Perhaps the reason why is because I'm getting better power bonuses with him. By the way, I believe in order to open up this door, we're going to need to do something in another room. Let me check something. Okay. Never mind. For some reason I was thinking, That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. So that's how we proceed. It has been quite a while since I've last played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. And again, when it comes to any RPG ever, I always love looking around my surroundings, as sometimes you may end up finding something rather unique or interesting. Just saying. You never know. What do we have here? Wait, what the hell? What the hell are you doing there? Why were you behind that door? When we clearly saw you earlier within the castle itself. Oh, thank the stars! You saved me, you heroic souls! Could it be that the Mario Bros from the Mushroom Kingdom? What are the Mario Bros doing in a place like this? What? You claimed that I dropped a pair of you down here? And that I told you to fix the plumbing? Most perplexing. Why, we were attacked by Cackletta and her fiends and have been stuck here ever since. Oh my. If you're here, then who the hell did we talk to? Perhaps the Lady Lima you encountered was the big bad herself. Foolish Mario Bros. You have completely and pathetically fallen into my trap. Repairing the plumbing is the key to disabling the Beanstar security system. Cackletta, it is the hurrying time. We must take the Beanstar and fastly run away from this place. At last, at long last, I have in my possession both the Beanstar and Peach's voice. That thing that can grant all desires, the Beanstar. We have always remained at this castle, acting as the guardians, protecting the Beanstar and keeping it out of evil hands. There's no doubt about it, Cackletta must be after the Beanstar. Oh no! Oh no! Oh ho ho! Heroic Mario Bros, quickly now, we must go to the Beanstar! Go! You must not let the Beanstar fall into the hands of evil! Quickly, do not dawdle! Excuse me. Before we go, let's pick up some nice, well-deserved items. Alright, that works. Hello, a new recording. Cool. That's pretty neat. I'm so frightened at the thought of Cackletta being in here that I refuse to leave. Can't make me. Don't worry, we'll get rid of her soon enough. Is Queen Bean safe? Can't say. We haven't encountered her yet. But judging by everything that's happening, yeah, things are not looking good. Now then, I wonder if the Queen is safe. Considering the fact that Cackletta now has the Beanstar, this is not going to be a fun time. Oh, we're too late! The Beanstar! Hello. The Beanstar and Princess Peach's voice are already mine. Once we awaken the Beanstar with Princess Peach's voice, the world will be Cackletta's snack cake. Say, Mario boys, you haven't bothered to pay a visit to your host, Queen Bean. I thought you had better manners, wouldn't you agree, Queen Bean? Perhaps the three of you could sit down over tea to discuss the finer points of foreign policy. Oh boy.
Okie dokie.
Let's go. Say hello to Queen Bean. She has essentially turned herself into the Great Incredible Hulk. So, defeating her is not going to be easy. All we have to do here is disable the arms. After the arms become disabled, then we'll be able to attack Queen Bean herself. If we try to attack her before taking out the arms, then it's going to result in spike damage. However, if you use the one bros attack that bypasses spikes, then you can deal damage to Queen Bean early. Though I don't know if that's such a good idea. Yeah, this is the attack. If you happen to have Super Splash Bros available, use it.
Let's go.
There we go. Nice hit. By the way, one other thing worth noting is that that Queen Bean has two speeds of her smash attack. If it's purple, it's coming at you pretty slow, but the yellow ones come at you much more quickly. Usually the yellow attacks occur whenever Queen Bean is down to just one arm.
Let's go.
Ow, okay. I was not expecting that. There we go. Now that both arms are down, it's time to unleash the pain. However, during this time, Queen Bean will unleash one new attack, which if you fail to dodge it or if you counterattack it, if you fail to dodge or counterattack, then it's going to result in a bad time. Trust me.
Let's go.
Basically, if you happen to jump on any of these beans, they'll act as enemy reinforcements. So be careful when trying to dodge those things. Okay, I did not go over that attack. But really, it's not that hard. Funny enough, it's actually easier in this version to execute versus the original release, where it actually occurs a lot more quickly.
Let's go.
Wow, that was easy enough. Bro attacks OP, please nerf. Nice. And we got the Queen's token, too. Sweet. Another level up. Hell yeah. Time to increase our defense. Nice. 40 defense. Not bad at all. Is it me, or is it easier to get higher stat bonuses on the bonus wheel this time around versus the original? Oh no! Cackletta forced Queen Bean to eat a Belly Blech Worm. That's what turned her into this! Our fair kingdom is doomed! Doomed! How will we ever return Queen Bean to normal? We gotta do something here. What's that you say? The Mario Bros will do something about it? Hell yeah. What can you possibly mean? You speak of the impossible. Oh, screw you. Why, there's no way to spit out an tested belly bleach. Well, except that there's that one way, that last resort. It sure isn't pretty, though. She may be able to spit it up if she drank the Legendary Chuckcola Reserve from Chucklehuck Woods. You'll go to Chucklehuck Woods? You'll find the Chuckcola Reserve? Well, if you're going to make such a bold proclamations, I suppose I have no choice but to rely on you. Who else are you going to rely on? Ghostbusters? Take this Beanbean brooch and head southwest of the castle towards Cackletta and Chucklehuck. If you find the Chuckcola Reserve hidden deep in the Chucklehuck Woods, our queen may yet recover. Cool, thanks. Luigi, quit poking the queen. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's take a look at this, queen's. Huh. Quite refined. Solo jump attacks restore HP. Neat. Definitely a worthy addition to have, for sure. Well, now that that's out the way, we should be able to explore more of this castle now, albeit we won't be able to do very much. And it doesn't look like we're going to be doing just that, unfortunately. Mario, Luigi! Hey, what's up? Lady Lima asked me that you also take this along with you. A bean badge. Neat. That thing is a badge. If you equip it, you'll be a little stronger in battle. Different badges have different effects, so for now, if you get a badge, make sure you equip it. To equip, press start and open your suitcase. I guess we're forced into this tutorial, unfortunately. To equip badges, select this icon. Here you can view gear and badges you have equipped. Now then, Mr. Mario, time to equip the badge I just gave you. This is where you can view all the tasty badges you've collected. When you're all done pursuing, you can pick a badge to equip. Go ahead and try one on. Press A button to equip the badge. Now you're all set. Good luck and be careful. Oh, sorry, Luigi, but if you want your own badge, you'll have to go buy one at the store. That's what you get for poking at beans, Luigi. Pretty funny how Mario just pushes Luigi. Also, the new badge that we were forced to equip, thankfully we can just take that off and change it. Actually, it's a better idea to do that instead. There we go. Better. Also, before we continue, I need a quick drink. Anyway, before we continue, let's talk to you. Hey, bud, you heard about these things called stamps? There's these rumors around town. Seems like there are these things called amiibo that can be used as stamps. I've never seen one myself. I'm embarrassed to ask, bud, but do you happen to have one of those amiibo stamps, do you? I'll give you a little something if you can show one to me. So, do you have any amiibo that look like one of these? No, I do not. That's cool, no worries, bud. So, yeah, this game does have amiibo support. I do not have any amiibos whatsoever, and even if I did, why the hell would I be using them? It is best utilized on a new 3DS XL model for amiibo support because the bottom screen has a built-in NFC reader. if you happen to own a original 3DS model or none of the new 3DS models, then you would have to purchase a separate NFC reader accessory, connect that to your 3DS in order to get it to work. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass if you happen to have one of the non-new 3DS models, just saying. Alright, let's see if we can purchase anything new here. Okay, we can only purchase items here. Aha! The clothing shop is now open, thankfully. I believe this opens up after you after you fight Queen Bean in Beanbean Castle. Let's see if we can get some new clothes. Cheap and durable, but not cool. Ha! Funny. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with the bean trousers for Mario. Anytime you purchase any new clothing, you can choose to equip it if you so desire, or you can choose to not do that and save it for later. And again, if you see red clothes alongside the blue overalls, that means that that particular color is for the corresponding brother. Red is Mario, green is Luigi. So even if you buy one of these for Luigi, Luigi cannot equip them for whatever reason. I guess because they don't fit, which I guess that would make sense. So, let's go ahead and equip these two. Alright, any badges? Badge for tourists. You know what? I think I'll go ahead and buy the castle badge, too. Okay. So anytime you buy some new clothes, you definitely want to try to sell off your older gear. The only thing about selling off your older gear is that the clothes, unfortunately, don't sell for very much, especially more common types of clothing. But really, it's not the worst thing ever, trust me. Anyway, before we head off, let's save progress and get ready to head out to Chucklehuck Woods. Time to get lost in the woods of death. Ha, kidding.
Oh, yeah!
Anyway. Ha, neat. Insta-death. I love it. I believe our destination is over towards the southwest. Oh, nice! Crit! Whenever you deal critical damage to an enemy, that means that you are dealing with the enemy's weakness. So here we have the Beanie. It's a beanie that flies. So, that's pretty awesome. Smack it out of the sky with your jump abilities, and you'll be good to go. After you deal enough damage to a Beanie, you could strip it of its wings completely. Just like stripping the wings of a Paracoopa or a Paragoomba. It's literally that simple. We like keeping things simple around here. Just saying. Just one other thing worth noting. Around this area here, the enemies here are going to be of higher level, so that's something to keep in mind. How high of a level exactly? Well, it really depends on what the enemy is. These spiky enemies here, they're really nothing at all. I really wish there was a way I could skip through this a little bit faster. Also, Piece of Yoshi, welcome to the stream.
Jump.
Yeah, I think I just noticed that. But I could be wrong.
Let's
I
go.
can't remember if the original had that sort of weakness in play. I don't think it did. Then again, maybe I'm wrong and I'm crazy.
Spin. Jump.
Like I said, it's been a long time since I've last played Superstar Saga.
Woohoo.
I wonder how much damage this will deal. Same amount as a regular attack. Get smacked. Nice. Yeah, that I have to agree with you with. The critical hits only apply to a future attack later on.
Hammer. Spin.
Ah!
Hammer.
Travel here is permitted only for select individuals in order to guard the Chucklehuck Woods economy. Or ecology. Okay, I think I had the right word the first time. Whatever. Oh, the Beanbean brooch! The mark of special guest of Beanbean Castle. Very well then, we shall permit you to enter these woods. You must embrace the wood. We hope you enjoy a taste of the incredibly full-flavored Chucklehuck Cola while you are here.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good to me. I could go for a good drink right about now.
Oh, yeah.
Get smacked. I definitely feel as though, okay. Dang it. One thing I definitely noticed is that the, whenever a Parabeanie loses its wings, its level goes down tremendously. How is that possible? I mean, it's still the same creature, just have its wings are stripped. That's really about it. Blame video game logic, I guess. Still, it's weird. Also 555. Alright, off we go. Welcome, everyone, to, hang on a second, Cackletta de Chucklehuck. And prepare to hear the worst French accent you'll ever hear in your entire life. Because trust me, this entire place is themed under French circumstances, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this place is a pretty big maze. It's really not too difficult to navigate through, I say as I get myself lost yet again. Funny enough, this is a pretty unique callback to Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars, where the same sort of thing also happened in that game too. You also had to navigate through a sort of maze like this. So, in order to figure out where you need to go, just hug the walls as much as possible. You'll eventually find your way through. It'll take some time, that's for sure. And unfortunately, you cannot high jump to, say, screw the maze. You do have to navigate through it normally. One thing I will definitely say, it feels like it's definitely harder. It's definitely harder to navigate in this version versus the original release. Hello? You're not Luigi.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Well, glad he's okay, but still, that was really weird. Well, folks, I have a feeling he's not... Nah. as I was trying to say, it's not going to be the last time we'll be seeing that face, ever. Just saying. Alright, let's go. Oh, Bo Blast Criminy! The famous Shadow Thief people has been caught in full sight. Who the hell are you? Cripes, you think you're ready, do you? Well, nobody's more ready than me, see? I'll show you. Rookie, shake a leg! Yes, boss. Hey! Ain't that a familiar face? Hey, Bowser. Okay, Rookie, it's your turn, see? I want you to squish these red and green drips there. Yes, boss. Red and green, I feel like I know these two from somewhere. Weird. Popple. Not people. Too funny. But, yeah. What? Rookie, are you saying you are acquainted with these two Pakalukas? Yes, something about them feels real familiar. It makes me feel real mad. Quit your babbling, you! You two ugly mugs came here for the same reason as us. You want the fabled Chuckcola Reserve. Boo! Boo, I say! You really think you can beat me to the punch? Well, open up those ears, punk. I popple Shadow Thief, filcher of the world's richest. Whatever. Bet you gotta get the Chuckcola Reserve first. Rookie, go for it.
Let's go.
Okie dokie.
Say hello to the best song in the game, folks. I'm dead serious. At least in the original GBA release. I will say this, the remix does sound quite catchy, and I love it. So here we have Popple and Rookie, aka Bowser. Bowser, after his little crash course with the cannon, he's now suffering from amnesia. Kind of reminds me of an emo freak I know of, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get to it.
Let's go.
By the way, if you attack Popple while Rookie is present, how dare you guys try to mess with Boss! What Rookie will do, aka Bowser, is he'll immediately attack regardless of turn order. More or less acting in retaliation. However, I believe if you do, interesting. Back to what I was saying, I believe if you do defeat Rookie before you fight Popple and try to defeat him, Popple will do something and then immediately run for battle like one turn later.
Let's go.
Okay, I pushed the wrong button. Dang it! So, as I was... Damn it.
Let's go.
I forgot what I was trying to say before. Okay, is it me or do the hammers not spin at their full speed? Well, damn. I'll be taking that, see? Asshole. So, when Popple attacks you, he'll try to steal an item from you. If he manages to steal that item, he'll either heal himself or Rookie.
Let's go.
That was neat. Apparently, Super Splash Bros will attack multiple targets. Okay. So, I think Popple has a new reading pattern to be able to figure out who he's going to attack. Depending on who he winks at, that's who he's going after. but I still say it's safer to jump with both bros or retaliate with both bros. Just saying.
Let's go.
Okay. And when I say Super Splash Bros, I obviously meant Super Bounce Bros. Gotta love mixing up the names sometimes, am I right? Nice! I guess after defeating Popple, as long as he hasn't used the item yet, then you'll be able to get that item right back, which is pretty sweet. Boss, no! Time to deal with you, rookie, aka Bowser. Remember me, damn it! For some reason, fighting these guys makes my gut flare up. Something fierce. Ow! Whoa, that was spicy. Okay. Honestly, I was not expecting Luigi to take such a big hit there. Whatever, no big deal. Oh, wow. Out of BP. Interesting. No big deal. Using Bros attacks does wear on your BP quite quickly, especially when you're using the more advanced commands, for sure. Also, that was complete pull. Not too bad. I believe after so much HP has been drained from Bowser. Yeah, very true. Anyway, back to what I was saying. After a certain amount of HP is drained from Rookie, aka Bowser, he starts glowing, and I believe his attacks become more damaging. Plus, Plus, I believe his attacks come out more quickly. Did I just say that? I can't remember. Regardless, though, he's faster, he's stronger, and he's more deadly.
Let's go.
There we go. He's done. Rookie emblem. Neat. I believe you get that emblem regardless. Also, Luigi's now level 12. Funny how he levels up before Mario in this instance.
Let's go.
Sweet. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Rookie, you blockhead idiot! Who took you in when you were dazed and lost on the mountain? Me, you worthless vermin! I'm so ashamed. Meh, I don't care, see? We're fine as long as we get the Chuckcola Reserve. Let's not mess with these two knuckleheads. We'll scram and hurry on ahead, yeah. Get back here! Also, I'm not sure what you mean by rip. Oh. Apple's fine. They'll be back on his feet in no time. Like I said, it's definitely not going to be the last encounter we'll see of him. And Rookie, for that matter, just saying. Also, hidden room right here. Didn't know this room existed until I watched a speedrun of this game not too long ago. And when I say this run, I obviously meant the original. Okay, let's see here. Automatically restore HP. Not too bad, but it does come at the cost of attack power and such. Drop by Rookie powers you up in battle. That's neat.
Yeah.
Who would benefit from this? Definitely Mario.
Ha.
Okay. Well, that was definitely pretty neat. Now then, let's get back to work. Now, shall we? What's this? I've been saved, rescued, boy! The altars also. Hello! I am the Mario of the Chucklehuck. That is me! Is that French or Russian? I don't know. And boy, I am the permanent brother of Cook. My name is Kask. We were stuffed into the barrels by three bizarre characters. Are you the ones who saved us? Oh. To get straight to the point. The two of you attacked us? After the Chuckcola Reserve that lies deep in the woods? It is French, as I thought.
Yeah.
It was? You ducks after the Chuckcola Reserve as well? The problem is whether or not that legendary soda even truly exists. Why, even the two of us have never seen nor drank the famed drink, the Chuckcola Reserve. The whole Chucklehuck Woods is a sanctuary no one touches. Getting there is not easy. What? Oi? Val can stomp on the enemies? And I'm a rock to let the beats to make pass. Oi. Perhaps Von could get through the woods, but not with the moves alone. Cass, perhaps with the wonderful hammer. Oi, tres bien more fresh indeed. Little old Moy was thinking the exact same thing. Pardon, Moy. I wonder what he means by that. Guess we ought to follow them and find out.
Hammer. Hi. Spin.
Surprised that actually worked. Well, dang.
Hammer. Jump. Hi.
I really wish I could get up there. I guess we'll find a way some other time. Then again, maybe you can't get up there in general. Who knows? Regardless, though, let's meet up. After having a tete-a-tete with Morpheus just a moment ago, we have decided to thank Vaughn for helping us. We have decided to teach you 2 hammer techniques. These are techniques that have been perfected and refined and passed down here at Zeto Chakato. If you master these, they should help you in your bon voyage in the woods. Do you wish to try to master the hammer techniques? Hell yeah. First, Monsieur Clean, give me your hammer. I see. With the hammer, first tap the menu icon on the touch screen or use L or R to select it. Then press the B button to swing. Et voila! That is the secret hammer technique. The swinging hammer high and watch it plunges down with the joy diverse of the woods. And anyone hit with such technique will become micro-sized. Oi, tres apart. Anyone this size would feel like a mouse. you could go into tiny holes of micro-adventure. To return to normal, excuse me, just swing the hammer again to superb whack the amateur. Also, peace of Yoshi. Thank you so much for following, man. Hope you enjoy your stay here and enjoy more bad French accents.
Hammer.
Oi! Incredible! To think you could produce the joie de vivre of the woods on the first shot! Alors, perhaps you should try to get them back to normal. Excellent! Magnifico! One could be a genius! Now then, Mijorel, give me your hammer this time. Okay. First tap the dunk icon on the touchscreen or use L or R to select it. Then press A button to swing. Crashing down on a gust of wind with the power of the earth. Whoever is struck by the hammer will be completely buried underneath the earth. Of course, it's the state moving while the stick is possible. One feels much more like a mole, while one can even sneak under fences of micro-adventures. To come back above, just press the B button. Let's go try it. One! The power of the earth crashes down in a burst of wind. That was perfecto! Oi! Just press the B button to pop out of the ground again. Fantastic! Now it is time to put the new hammer techniques to the test. Use the techniques you've learned to get 2 Chuckcola goblets in the room next door. The 2 goblets of which I speak are 2 of the Beanbean Kingdom's greatest treasures. The sparkling glass is a brillante. It is the perfect reward for you to have gained these techniques. So, Moisiers, procure the 2 goblets. Okay. Sounds good enough. Before we grab these, things, let's grab this. Definitely a creepy place, that's for sure. Alrighty then. Let's put these techniques to the test then.
Hammer. Hammer.
Thankfully, this really isn't that hard. You got the red goblet. Its beauty sparkles in your eyes. Neat. Also, another thing worth noting too is, for whatever reason, even when you're moving underground, you can move a lot more quickly in comparison to the original. Also, when the 2 brothers are separated, just push the Y button to switch to the other bro. I guess they did that to get around the fact that you can't switch normally. You got the green goblet. Its brilliance glitters in your eyes. Sweet. Well, that was fun. Now, before we head back...
Hammer. Hammer. Hammer.
Boop. Chucklebean. Sweet. So, whenever you see one of those X's on the ground, dig. Dig like there's no tomorrow. Trust me, you will thank me later. Oh, you got the red goblet and the green goblet! Monsieurs, you are amazing! Incredible! There is nothing left for us to teach you. You have mastered the hammer techniques perfectly. Well, Monsieurs, you may enter Chucklehuck Woods in search of the famous Chuckcola Reserve. Okay. Bye.
Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Gotta say, that was pretty fun. And by the way, let's just pray that my evil French accent of just complete Garbage does not return again. I'm kidding. What can I say? I tried my best. I will say this. I am definitely not a French native in any way whatsoever. Excuse me. One thing I will definitely say is that, even though we have access to a lot more commands now, it's definitely a godsend to have, excuse me, to have each and every command being able to be selected on the touchscreen on the fly without too much of a problem. Of course, you can scroll through each and every single one if you wish, but... At this point, you definitely want to get used to using the touchscreen to switch.
Let's go.
Also, say hello to the new set of enemies here. First off, we have is the Peasnot. Okay, I swung a bit too early. Anyway, they're actually beanies. Get smacked. Oh, hello! Here we have a very rare enemy, and of course he ran off. Jerk. Anyway. Yeah. Too true. Too true. Speed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that gold beanie is probably one of the rarest enemies in the game. You have to be incredibly fast if you want to kill it. You basically got one turn to uncover it and then go after it. If you fail to take it out on the first turn, it's gonna run. And it's not gonna be fun. Trust me. If you manage to kill a gold beanie, you'll get something pretty neat, and also a lot of experience too. Just again, the speed is a major concern when trying to fight one of those things. Because my god, those suckers are fast. Like fast as grease lightning.
Let's go.
Also, first striking these guys... Of course, we got another gold beanie. Okay, cool. We got the perfect opportunity. We also have access to brand new bros attacks with our hammers, known as knockback bros, as well as another technique which Mario can unleash. So with knockback bros, we just push B. When Luigi swings his hammer over his head, Mario will become Mini Mario. Press the B button whenever Luigi's hammer is about to hit Mario. Press the A button to hit an enemy. Nail all button inputs for an excellent rating. Okay. Oh yeah! Also, the odds of encountering 2 gold beanies in battle are incredibly low. Like, probably less than 1%. Hell, even encountering 1 gold beanie is incredibly low as is. Okay, was not expecting that. So, the experience gained from killing a gold beanie is, I believe, 60 experience? Okay. Hello there.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing? Prepare to get smacked, boys. By the way, in order to uncover what these things are and figure out if it's just a regular beanie or a gold variant, you do have to remove the spikes from these things. And again, the odds of encountering a gold beanie are really low. I'm not sure what the exact percentage is, but it is really low. Also, we have a neat shortcut. Cool. Okay, cool. By the way, in order to unlock a shortcut for later revisits, you definitely need to... Whoa, okay, I was not expecting that. How are you done, game? You love throwing random ambushes at me? Well, screw you too. Nice. Once you get rid of the spikiness of these peanuts or whatever the hell these things are, the battle becomes immensely easier. Nightbot doing the Lord's work. Yeah, very true. Okay.
Hammer. Jump. Hurry. Jump.
Also, get used to using the touchscreen a lot at this point in the game, as opposed to cycling through commands with L and R. At least in the remake. Of course, if you're playing this on the original GBA, then obviously you will have to scroll a lot.
Hammer. Hammer. Hammer.
Time to go on a mini adventure. One other noteworthy difference here is when Mini Mario jumps in the original GBA release, it sounds more akin to the original Super Mario Brothers, but here it's much different. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Also, we have another giant Koopa over here in these parts of the woods, which unfortunately we cannot access, at least by normal means. I mean, if you're playing the original version of the game, this is where things really start to get fun for speedrunners. I believe within the next room coming up, there's going to be a barrel which speedrunners use to just completely break the game into a million pieces. I do believe that this was fixed in the remake, though I can't say for sure if that's really the case or not. By the way, in order to deal with that switch there, you do have to, you do have to get into the barrel in order to even deal with it, because if you try to deal with it otherwise, it's not going to be fun. You won't take damage, but you'll just have a bad time. You'll just be shot, and it'll be a waste of time. Anyway, we have some new enemies here. Fuzzbush as well as a Chuck guy. I believe if you jump on their spears, then it will count as jumping on a spiked enemy, and you don't want that to happen. Also, fuzz bushes apparently are sentient. They contain fuzzies, and if a fuzzy hits you, it's likely that it's going to poison the Mario brother. And if that happens, sweet, merciful Jesus, it's gonna be bad. Eventually, the Mario brothers will shake off any status ailments after a certain number of turns pass. However, you kind of want to get rid of the poison status as soon as possible. And you also want to do your best to not get poisoned in the first place. Because if you do end up getting poisoned, what will happen is your HP will gradually drain. God, it definitely feels a bit awkward getting used to the new control scheme when you've played the original for so long. I'm just saying. It does take a bit of time to get used to, but eventually you will get used to it, trust me.
Oh, yeah!
Just like with anything else, it takes time. Neat. There we go. Nice. So overall, most of the enemies here really aren't too difficult to deal with, honestly. Also, that area is completely inaccessible right now. I mean, it technically is accessible, it's just kind of difficult to get through. Trust me.
Let's go!
Okay. That was awesome. Also, I'm pretty sure these Chuck guys, they're completely weak to the hammer. Which is interesting. In the original, I can't recall if that was their weakness or not. I don't think it was. Hell, I don't think those guys even had a weakness to begin with. Also, apparently, these Chuck guys can call in reinforcements if their friends have fallen in battle. However, the odds of them actually succeeding in that are pretty low. Then again, maybe it's relatively high and I just don't remember off the top of my head. 69 experience. Hilarious. Okay, let's get to work on this. After this battle, of course. So, overall, when it comes to these particular enemies, if you see a gold beanie, try to attack it as soon as you possibly can. Excuse me. Hey, damn it. How the hell did I get tripped up on that again? I think I'm starting to catch on to their attack. Also, that was complete bullshit. Back to what I was saying. I believe the distance of which they start their charge at yet will determine what they'll do. If they're close to you, they'll do a fast charge. However, if they're further away, they'll do a slow charge. I don't know if that was the case in the original as well, but I'm gonna guess that was the case, and I just don't remember. What's this? Huh. Okay, so I believe if you happen to break the barrel too soon, you can hit that block on top of there to summon another barrel. So that's pretty interesting. It was definitely not like that in the original. If you happen to break the barrel too soon before hitting the block, what would happen is you would have to exit the room and then re-enter in order to get another barrel to spawn. So that's definitely something worth mentioning right there. Hello, you. I am Chuckleroot, protector of woods. Ahead is great tree, Mother Chuckcola. Only some may pass. Some who find all three kinds of Chuckcola fruit. White Chuckcola fruit, red Chuckcola fruit, purple Chuckcola fruit. Find 3 types of Chuckcola fruit here, then I let you pass. By the way, in the original, he split himself into 3 separate pieces, indicating the different colors of Chuckcola fruit. In this version, apparently, that was not the case. I guess they wanted to keep things a little more realistic? I have no idea. Regardless, it's a bit of a weird choice. Get smacked. That's cute. I believe that the mumbling dialogue in which that, what is it again? Spear guy? Chuck guy. Yeah, that's it. Chuck guy. In which he spoke, that was not in the original. That was definitely added in the remake. Interesting. I guess to give those guys a little more character, I guess? And I just repeated myself in the same sentence. Fantastic. Nice. Another level up for good old Luigi. Time to bring up that good old stash. And Mario will be the same soon enough.
Oh yeah!
Okay. Oh, damn this frickin' chair. By the way, when you selected... Oh, hello! That was definitely a rare drop. That's for sure. Usually, badges do not drop from enemies very often at this point in the game. So, definitely worth keeping that for sure. That's pretty awesome. By the way, in the original, that bush there, the fuzz bush, where it spits out the fuzzies are kind of random. But in this version, obviously, depending on which way it's turning, it'll indicate better of who's being targeted. Of course, you can still use the old timing by watching which fuzzies appear where, and that'll be your cue to execute the perfect dodge. Just don't try to hit them whenever you do.
Oh yeah!
Okay, let's see what we got. Anyway, we got Bubbles gear. Cactus owner pants that guard against poison. That's neat. It only increases speed by 4, but drops your defense by 6. It might actually be better to equip the Bubbles gear for Luigi since he has such high defense. Actually, no. I had it backwards. BP is decreased and defense is increased. Okay. Clearly, I cannot read the numbers correctly. Neat. Alright, let's get this to Mario. And as far as badges, we get the jump badge. Strengthens battle initiation action. Strengthens battle initiation attacks. That's actually pretty awesome. Honestly, this is more beneficial for Luigi versus Mario, as it increases 2 of his stats while dropping only 1. I hate that crap. What I hate even more is your computer randomly getting a blue screen of death, if you know what I mean. Seriously, that's not fun. I've actually had that happen a few times on stream before. Not a fun time. God damn it. Whatever, at least it wasn't the first strike. Against me. Hit smack. Hello and goodbye, asshat. Well, that stunk. I was kind of hoping that gold beanie would stick around, but oh well, it is what it is.
Spin. Jump.
Okay. Definitely want to go down for sure.
Oh yeah!
Nice. Another get the jump badge. Neat. Really? Okay. So like I said, those Chuck guys, when they call in reinforcements, chances of them calling in reinforcements successfully is, if I have to guess, maybe 60%. While the remaining 40% it fails. More often than not, enemy reinforcements are called in. I think the longer the battle goes on and the more reinforcements are called in, the lower the chances are for more reinforcements to pour in. Jesus, how many jump badges am I gonna get? Also, that counterattack is definitely new to this version. Because in the original, you had to jump over that. In this version, they changed it to hammer. A hammer counterattack. Which, honestly, I approve of and I welcome with open arms. Because jumping over that shit? Oh god, that was not fun.
Hi. Jump. Spin. Jump.
Alright, let's head on in. Okay, that was pretty good. Let's see what else we can find in this lovely dark place. Doesn't look like much though. But trust me, there is a purpose of going through here. It's still kind of weird how these things no longer have a sound effect when in the original they actually did make a cranking sound effect. I have no idea why Alpha Dream removed that effect. It's really weird and kind of baffling. Hello. Purple Chuckcola fruit. Nice. Not bad at all. And I believe if you happen to continue downward this way, you'll end up back in the first area. We definitely want to go back the way we came instead. The reason why is, of course, we still have some more fruit to find. And I honestly think that it's actually a better idea to go back the way you came versus running all the way back around again. Oh, hello. I am the granddaughter of the great Chuckcola Root. This is my room, and may I say, how dare you enter a woman's room uninvited? Well, since you're here, I'll share my secret with you. Well, that escalated quickly. Have you noticed the spots on the ground that look like this? These are spots where beans lie buried in the ground. If the red one uses his hammer and the green one digs beneath the earth, the beans will pop out of the spot on the ground. There are a total of 5 beans hidden here. Find all 5 and I will open the door up ahead. Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's get to work. I think what I was trying to say before about the dunk ability is that you move a lot faster in this version as opposed to the original where you would move at a snail's pace. I believe that's all of them. You found all 5! You have done very well. If you find marks like these on the ground, dig immediately. That I will do. Thank you. See you later. Good night. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a reference to Luigi's mansion, or if it's just a simple phrase like good night, sweet prince, if you know what I mean. Hello there. Well, that was easy enough. I hope that doesn't piss off the poor caterpillar, if you know what I mean. AKA the Wiggler. Also, that thing is a boss. That's something worth mentioning right now. So if you haven't saved in a while, it's a good idea to save now, if you can. If you're playing the remake, obviously you can save anywhere. But again, if you're playing the original, you will have to go back to the first save block. I also noticed that my dashboard's video player froze for quite some time. Not sure why that is. That's just weird. Let me make sure everything's running smoothly before we continue. Dashboard, hello? Anybody home? There we go. Not sure what was up with that. The video player, honestly, is just playing weird sometimes on the new dashboard. Hello? Yep, here he is. And he does not look too happy. Let's deal with this nice and quick. Say hello to the Wiggler, folks. So, in order to deal damage to this guy, he is technically completely invincible while he is in this angered state. So, what we need to do is just hit all of the individual parts of the Wiggler until they turn yellow. Once all the parts turn yellow, then he should be able to calm down. Of course, hitting the yellow parts again will turn it back red, but if you attack the head, it does not change colors at all, so don't even bother trying it. Ooh, that hurt. Was not expecting that. There we go. Let's put this caterpillar to bed. I will say this, the shockwave attack definitely comes out a lot faster in this version versus the original. That's for sure. Oh wow, Mario just got an increase in attack power. I think that's due to one of the badges he has equipped. can't say for sure. There we go. I believe once you deal enough damage to the Wiggler while he is in a calm state, it will get angry again, and you will have to repeat the entire process of just calming it down. What can I say? Therapy is a thing. It's needed. Ouch. It is kind of annoying how it's avoiding doing the charge attack. I guess that makes sense as it doesn't want to calm down that much sooner. Also, ow. Alright, say hello to Chopper Bros. Probably the most overpowered attack in the game. At least in the original. So, you just press the A button when Mario swings his hammer over his head. Okay. Press the B button when Mario jumps on Luigi to pop up. Tap the A button once more to descend straight the same height as the enemy, and you just mash the shit out of the A button. If you manage to pull off a really fast spin, you'll be able to do a truckload of damage, making Chopper Bros probably the most broken attack in the game. Just saying. But, of course, doing that requires a lot of precision. And honestly, I feel as though it's harder to pull off in this version as opposed to the original, for sure. Because, again, the timing is very, very different. Flower pants. Where these move right after Mario. So I guess regardless of speed, this will make Luigi be able to, that's neat. Okay. Overall, pretty easy battle, all things considered. Then again, I feel as though it was... The Wiggler has less HP in the original GBA release, but in this version he has way more. I guess to make things that much more challenging. Which, again, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Goodbye. God damn it. How did I get tripped up over that? Plus, I panic far too easily when it comes to that. Okay. Okay, let's check our map. See where we haven't been to yet. Okay. Let's head back to the right. Okay. It's funny how we explored all of the left-hand side and found 2 out of the 3 Chuckcola fruits, but we have not found the last one, which is on the right somewhere. Let's see if we can fix that now, shall we?
Hammer! Hammer! Let's go!
Nice. Lowered the speed of all 3 of these guys. Definitely was not expecting that. Also, I'm not too sure, but I think if those spiky enemies hit you, they have a chance of poisoning whoever they target. So try not to let that happen. At least that's how it is in the original. I can't really say if that holds true here, too. Okay, really? Could have swore that was the perfect timing. Perhaps that was just like a millisecond too late, or a millisecond too soon, actually. I don't know. Alright, let's clean this up nice and quick. It's kind of funny how Mario was able to kill one of these things immediately, but Luigi is not so capable yet. But I'm sure he'll get around to doing so soon enough. In fact, here we are. Level 14.
Let's go.
Excellent. That's what I'd like to see. Anyway, smashing these boulders here, they do have a purpose.
Hammer.
Here we go.
Hammer.
Not too bad. Not a bad haul whatsoever when it comes to searching for beans. Okay, let's clean this up nice and quick. Hello there, Gold Beanie. It's time for you to die. There we go. Nice. God damn. Way to be overpowered as crap. Give me that nice 4, boys. That's what I like to see.
Spin. Hammer. Jump.
Okay, let me check. Okay. Definitely a good idea to try to keep your eye on the mini map whenever you are exploring an area. Especially if it branches off into multiple paths.
Hammer. Hammer.
Okay, here's a fun little challenge.
Okie dokie. Hammer.
Within this room, we will have to split off between Mario and Luigi on separate paths.
Let's go.
But really, it's not too bad. Oops. I'm so used to having start
Let's go.
switch between Mario and Luigi. I don't know why that is.
Hammer. Let's go. Okie dokie. Jump.
Okay, apparently I don't know how to move.
Hammer. Hammer.
So anyway, that last switch is timed. In order to make it so the timer goes away, you just have to whack the final switch. Or at least make it through the gate before time runs out. Also, hi, Chuckle Bean. How you doing?
Hi.
Good to see you. Let's be pals.
Jump. Hammer. Jump.
Okay, so overall, not too bad. That was a pretty short and sweet trip, I gotta say. Of course, it's not over yet. We still gotta get that legendary Chuckcola Cola, though. You bring one more Chuckcola fruit type, then I let you pass. Red Chuckcola fruit. Oh, come on. I thought I had all 3. I guess I never grabbed that fruit from the room where Wiggler was. Oops. Dang it! I really am a goofy goober. What can I say?
Hurry. Hammer.
Yeah, I never grabbed the fruit. I'm an idiot.
Hurry. Jump.
What can I say? Sometimes I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and I get myself distracted by the silliest of things. You know what I mean? Alright, let's try that again now, shall we? Hopefully this time things will go more smoothly. There you go. Here's your beans. Or whatever they are. You found all 3 Chuckcola fruit types! I am amazed! Very well, you pass. Very well, go! I will sleep now. Good night. Well, good night to you too, my good sir. Hello! Yes! Oh yes! The path is open! We were stuck and couldn't get past here, see? Hiding here and waiting for a couple of scones to... scones? Whatever, was brilliant! Alright, rookie, let's not waste any more time. We're golden, see? Screw you too. Wow. That's annoying. So of course they were lying in wait for us. Lying in wait until we completed the task for them. If that isn't devious and lazy, I don't know what is. Also, this is a good opportunity to save progress again if you so need to. Especially in this room. Because the next room, yeah, it's going to be fun. Let's dive in. Oh, there was another save album right there. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What's the idiot like the drink? What? Also, the music here for this area is completely different versus the original. My name is Bubbles. And I am the ultimate comedian with laughing and courting and the har har har. Also, I need a quick drink. Yes, monsieurs. Indeed, what you see before you is the most legendary of sodas, the Chuckcola Reserve. And I am pleased to tell you this Chuckcola Reserve is yours to enjoy. If you say so. I have worked on Chuckcola Reserve for 1,000 years. Telling it joke after joke so it would mature and then mature some more and then yet more. Until at last the greatest soda of all would be completed with the fizz and the tart tastiness. Because it is a soda of such high caliber and repute. Rude guest me to fate, whatever. This is no ordinary soda, see? We can't stand up to such a beverage. The great Chuckcola Reserve is a thing to savor with the flavor and tang and yum in the belly. Whoa! Apparently the thing is sentient. Ah, it is wonderful, so wonderful. The great soda shines. However, that was not the only hidden soda power that makes my jokes have bred over these 1,000 years. Now I insist you fully experience the texture, taste, and aroma of Chuckcola Reserve. Bon appetit!
Okie dokie.
Oh dear. So, I guess in order to bring the Chuckcola Cola to life, it had to... The creator essentially told one bad joke after another for over 1,000 years. It's like, you know, this kind of reminds me of this one episode of Dragon Ball Z when Goku first met King Kai and he had to tell a bunch of bad jokes as he never told a joke in his life before. And somehow he came up with them on the fly to make King Kai laugh his ass off. Pretty hilarious. Alright. Okay. That definitely was not the best of ideas. I think in order to be able to deal damage to it, we first have to get rid of the shield. Of course, if you want to bypass the shield completely, you can just execute a jump attack, no problem. If you try to execute a hammer attack, you're just going to have a bad time. There we go. Also, another thing worth noting is that gun's attack, it is very difficult to dodge. Don't be afraid to execute a super guard if you absolutely have to. Trust me. You'll thank me later.
Oh, yeah.
48, not too bad. Nice. Oh, nice! Got the advanced command already. Sweet. Also, is it me, or are the advanced commands easier to get in this version versus the original? It could just be me. Nice. Not too bad. Plus a power increase, too. Say hello to the Super Knockback Bros. This attack, Jesus, is broken AF too, just like with Chopper Bros. So Super Knockback Bros is basically the same as Knockback Bros, except this one is infinite. So with Super Knockback Bros, press B when Luigi swings his hammer over his head. Mario will become Mini Mario. Mini Mario will attack, will ask Luigi for help. During that time, press the A button. Press the B button when Luigi swings are about to hit Mario. Mario will bounce back with his... When he hits his foe, Luigi can knock Mario into the foe again. Press A when Mario smashes into the foe. Press B to hit him again when he returns. A-B, do this successfully 5 times for an excellent note. The speed gets faster. And I do believe on normal, this attack is an infinite, if you're able to execute it with perfect timing. But on easy mode, you do get capped at, I believe, 5. Then again, maybe the cap is still there here too. I don't know. We'll find out. I guess there is a cap in this release. That's interesting. Funny pigs are real humans. Or what? What kind of joke was that? I'll tell you, it was a bad one, and I don't like it. That wasn't too bad. Are you kidding me? That was bullshit. I so swung. Also, while this Cola is down in this squish state, the creator is going to tell it a bad joke to restore some of its HP. So, take care of this nice and quick. Oh, nice! Advanced command unlocked already.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah! And within the same battle. So that was Super Chopper Bros. Pretty neat.
Let's go.
Again with the bullshit! I hit the button, so what the hell? Maybe I need to practice that a little bit. I don't know.
Oh.
Damn it, man! Yeah, maybe I'm just hitting the button too soon.
Let's go.
Okay. I think for every bros attack that we're dealing... I don't even. So anyway, Super Chopper Bros. This won't affect flying enemies. Press the A button when Mario swings his hammer over his head. Press the Wii. When Luigi is directly under the enemy, press B to knock him down into the air. If you knock Luigi back into the ground, you can hit the foe into the air again. To knock Luigi back on the ground, press the A button when Luigi hits the ground. Then press B when Luigi hits the ground to make submerge Luigi knock them sky high. A, B, A, B, A, B, blah, 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 blah. Continue the rhythm 8 times to earn an excellent rating. Okay. So 8 is the magic cap for Super Chopper Bros. That wasn't too bad, albeit I screwed that up a bit. But I believe that too is kind of an infinite, at least in the original. Not here though. It does have an obvious cap. Just saying. No! But the jokes, the puns, the humor! I saved over 1,000 over the last 1,000 years! Oh boy, he's pissed. Au revoir! Oh, damn. Well, that's not good. Well, at this point in time, Luigi, unfortunately, is all alone. Oops. I hit B to say no by mistake. Oops. Whatever. Also, there are enemies lurking within this dungeon, or this miniature dungeon area. So be sure to keep this in mind when you're traversing.
Let's go.
Of course, I missed. Whatever, no big deal. Obviously, if the Mario Bros are alone, you can't do brothers attacks. Not without the other brother. If that wasn't obvious enough already. Just saying.
Let's go.
Also, that was complete bullcrap. Perhaps he was literally right in my face. Goodbye. Heh. Didn't matter. I win. I guess one other thing worth noting is that even though we just finished a boss fight, we do immediately recover back to full health right after the fight, so that's pretty nice. Goodbye. Pretty sure Luigi's going to level up in just a moment here.
Oh, yeah.
Prepare to die. Goodbye. Also, those peppers. They're a pretty unique item in this game. Upon eating them, it'll make it so your attacks are a lot stronger temporarily, but it makes it so your jumps also are a lot lighter. I mean, are a lot heavier, so it makes it so your jump attacks are harder to pull off. So that is something you need to keep in mind. Another nut. You okay in there, Mario? That's funny. Also, how is that barrel not full of water right now? Clearly the hole is in the water. It should have been filling with water and it should sink. And yet... What? Well, look at this. A very Mario-esque fellow and some other guy. Funny enough, this Mario right here, he looks a lot like the one seen in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Except way fatter. Mario's got is filled to the brim with Chuckcola Reserve. It's sloshing around his insides. Gross! This is terrible! And sort of disgusting. We must contact Lady Lima immediately! By the way, what's Chuckcola Reserve? Shh, I have no idea. Too funny. Alright. Queen Bean has been in deep sleep just as you see her now. Did you truly attain some of the Legendary Chuckcola Reserve? You sure did. Oh my. There's the Belly Blech Worm. Or Belch Worm. Well, what do you know? Oh! Success! A truly repugnant yet truly tremendous success! Queen Bean has returned! Ah, that's the hardest I've laughed in a long, long time. Well done, Lady Lima. No, Your Highness, it is not I, but rather the Mario Bros. Whom you must thank. So Cackletta has stolen Princess Peach's voice and the Beanstar. It was all my fault. Nonsense, but why would Cackletta steal the Beanstar and Princess Peach's voice in the first place? Good question. So let me tell you a story. The Beanstar is the protector of this land and it has the power to grant any and all desires. Kind of like several other objects that we've had over the past few years, such as the Star Rod and Dragon Balls, you know, shit like that. To prevent such a power from being used for evil, the Beanstar was cast into a deep, deep sleep. It is said that a voice of great beauty is required to wake the Beanstar from its slumber. It must be the voice of a pure and noble soul. In this day and age, Princess Peach is the only one who possesses such a voice. You sure about that? So the reason Cackletta stole Princess Peach's voice? Aha! She must plan to awaken the Beanstar and fulfill all of her desires. And there's no mistaking her one true desire, to rule the world. Fear not, I foresaw this desire for hers long, long ago. We are prepared. Card for card, we have a better hand than she. What do you mean? Your Highness! Prince Peasley has arrived. Perfect timing. Master Mario, Master Luigi, head out to meet Prince Peasley. Okay. Sounds good to me. I wonder what he wants or what he has up his sleeve. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Hello. Cheers to Red and Greeny! Thank you for your help earlier. Yes, thanks to you, my secret mission is about to pay off. How so, exactly? Prince Peasley, excellent work on your mission. Have you learned the whereabouts of Cackletta? Thanks to you, absolutely! Wow, okay. Southeast of this castle is Woohoo University, or Hoodiversity, our local research institution. Cackletta and their underlings have just snuck in there into Woohoo University. Yes, of course, Woohoo University is the perfect place to awaken the Beanstar. I intend to march into Woohoo University right this instant. May we meet again? Okay, see you soon. Master Mario, Master Luigi, this may be your chance to recover Princess Peach's voice. I shall inform the locals that you are to be allowed passage on the road to Woohoo University. Okay, well, that's interesting. I have to begin making repairs to the castle court gardens. They're right above us. Okay. That's good to know. Also, I believe this library is here for research purposes. When the shopkeepers in this land see a fine, smooth mustache, they become strangely generous. I guess if you want some additional advice, you can come in here and talk to some of the locals. They may have some pretty useful information, so be sure to keep that in mind. Also, since we have our full hammer set now, our hammer move set, now we can fully explore this castle a bit more diligently, if you know what I mean. Or not. Okay, why is this shining? Weird. I could have swore you could go underground and just go through there, but I guess not. Alrighty. Well, it seems that out of all the time that has passed, now we can finally fully explore this wondrous town. And everything seems to be back up in working order, so that's great. Now, before we go, let's check out this little area here. Also, the music for this hedge maze section is again different. As in the original, it used the castle town theme, but not here. It still uses the castle's melody. Not sure what's up with that, but I'll take it. There's definitely a purpose to this room. Aha! As I thought. There are hidden blocks in this room, and there are 5 Who Beans. Interesting. So if an area looks suspicious, don't be afraid to jump around like a madman. Okay. Okay. Let's head in here and check out this shortcut pipe. There's also a couple of red pipes in here, which, they don't serve much of a purpose, except this one. Hello there. Hey, welcome to the Pipe House. I'm here to teach you everything you want to know about pipes. Want to ask about pipes? Sure. Which do you want to ask about? How about green pipes? Right. Green, jump into a green pipe to warp to another green pipe elsewhere in the land. You just choose a green pipe you jump in before, and you'll warp to it. Easy peasy. So if you want to find a green pipe, you better jump in on principle. Seriously, just for a second. The more green pipes you jump into, the easier it'll be to travel around the kingdom quickly. There are 13 green pipes in all, okay? Got it? And that's only applied to this version. However, in the original, I believe there's like 9? Then again, maybe 7? I can't remember. Let's ask about yellow pipes. Yellow pipes are for travel between the seafloor and the surface, or between above and below ground. There are lots in ocean and desert areas. So, when you're in those regions, jump in the yellow pipes. Can I stop there? Yes, please. See you later. Study a little on your own. Okay. Well, that was definitely a fun little experience, that's for sure. Again, it's nice to have that information. Also, one thing worth noting here is if you're unsatisfied with your previous pictures, you can get your picture taken again here for a modest fee. Also, more music for the music player. Sweet. Oh, yes, you are perfect. How about a picture? Right. Oh, yeah, let's do it. I'll snap a great picture of you. Well, want a picture taken? Yeah. Okay, one picture is 100 coins. 100 coins? No thanks. What? No? You don't want your picture taken? Not at all? Oh, the life of an artist is so hard sometimes. Okay, how about for 50 coins? 50 coins okay? Sure. Oh, yes! Yes, I'm taking it! Okay, stand there on that mat. Come on now. Alrighty, are you ready? Stand still! Don't go pressing up, down, left, or right on the control pad to do a silly pose. Alright, are you ready? I believe if you want to switch to, if you want to have Luigi's picture taken, you do have to change to a different action, I'm pretty sure. Also, don't pay full price for having your picture taken. Sure, it's faster to pay full price.
Hammer.
But at the same time, don't worry about it. I did not mean to do that. Damn it! I thought he was going to be like, oh, don't move, idiot. Oh, man. I wanted to do a nice pose, but apparently that was not happening. That's better. 150 coins down the drain, though. Jesus, that was annoying. But, even so, better than spending 300. Am I right? Okay. Another new recording. Interesting. So, after the town has been repaired, we can now fully explore this place. And there's quite a lot of things on offer here. Definitely worth exploring for sure. On the island out to sea on the right edge of the map, there's a place where you can learn hand powers. Did you know that? No. I suppose that makes sense. There's no reason you should know. In fact, I've only heard rumors of it myself. Technically speaking, I did know about those hand powers. Just in the context of this playthrough, I figure I'd say no. Just for story reasons. So, now that the item shop is now fully opened up, now we can buy some pretty neato new items here. Such as super mushrooms, one-up mushrooms, and nuts. Funny enough, they're pretty damn expensive. Let's see, how many do I have? I have about 50 mushrooms, that's pretty funny. Okay, nuts, I got 20 of those. Alright, I think that'll be good for those. Yeah, alright. Cool. Now then, let's check out this mysterious house here. Have you superstars truly fled from foes 10 times? I must know the truth for that matter. Okay. Are they all going to say the same thing? No. Truly dodged 100 enemy attacks. Unearthed 20% of all bean hollows. Okay. Heh. Oh-ho, welcome! Care to show me your records? Well, it'll be great. Why do I want to see them? Well, you know, going the extra mile being an especially superstar, that kind of behavior makes me happy, you dig? Oh, and naturally, I'll give you nice rewards for your efforts. Prove the story you spin is good enough, that is. Go on, show me your records. Okay. Whoa, you battled 100 times? You defeated 200 foes, received 300 excellent ratings, dodged enemy attacks 100 times, found 20% of the blocks. That's quite a story you're cooking up. Thanks, friend. Here's your reward. Go on, take it. It's all yours. So with that, we got 3 Ultra Mushrooms, 3 Nuts, a Quick Collector, as well as 8 Syrups, 4 Super Syrups, and 150 coins, along with 3 more Super Shrooms. Spin me a good yarn when next we meet. So, there is definitely incentive for going the full completionist route of this game, and that is getting some really cool items. Definitely worth your time for sure. Anyway, that chest item we have is a special item which can be equipped to either Mario or Luigi. So, with this, Quick Collector, earn more items by winning battles quickly. Okay, sounds good to me. That's not the only way we can acquire these special items, though. There is another way, which we will be going over momentarily. First off, though, let's explore this house. I bet if I pressed L and R buttons simultaneously, you'll both switch this solo jump icon. I bet that's useful for where there are little ledges you have to get up. Just a thought. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing. And it's definitely more useful than it sounds. I mean, than it... Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's useful. Get used to doing it a lot. Trust me. You will thank me later. What's this? Okay, that was interesting. I am perhaps this town's greatest intellect. At present, it is the ancient soybean civilization that has captured my focus and attention. Would you like to hear my report on the great civilization of yore? Sure, okay. The ancient soybean civilization. The age of flying spin beans, tunneling mole beans, and fast-moving dash beans. Yes, all evidence point to the advanced bean civilization once gracing this land. And as for the whereabouts of the beanstones, heretofore hidden treasures of soybeans, I have perhaps stumbled across some astounding facts related to this matter. I theorize this, that perhaps the beanstones were indeed buried and still rest beneath this very town. I desire so greatly to dig this town down to its foundations and even deeper if I must. Yet, how am I to even guess where to begin digging? Where? The mind recoils at the thought. I ask you this, how happy would I be if you two were to dig up those artifacts for me? Quite happy indeed, of course. I could perhaps reward you. Can you find the jewels of the soybean civilization, the beanstones? Sure. Fascinating. You are both specimens. I theorize that there are actually 10 beanstones waiting to be unearthed. Yes, indeed. If you recover all 10 for me, perhaps I might reward you. By the by, my theory suggests that ancient soybeans were perhaps rather on the short side. Perhaps such information may provide you a clue of some of your beanstone search. Okay, so in order to locate these things, honestly, it's best to just look them up on the internet. Trust me, digging around trying to find them on your own is a pretty big pain in the ass, as they're clearly not indicated in any way whatsoever. Alright, let's see what you got for sale. Pretty neat new badges here. Charity badge, manager special, what a bargain. Jump for double damage on spiked creatures. And Beanbean badge, most popular badge in the kingdom. Neat. Give me the charity badge. As far as Luigi is concerned, let's see. Let's give him the Beanbean badge. Next. Parasol pants and hard pants are new. These temporarily boost defense at the start of battle. Pretty nice. I think I'll go with these. And Luigi, I'll give him the hard pants. Statue pants stiffed with bean juice. Neat. Alright, let's sell off some of our older attire. Go. I'm gonna keep the bean trousers for now, as they still technically have a benefit for Mario, but they don't have much of a benefit at this moment, but even so, still worth keeping around nonetheless, for now anyway. Alright, let's check out this lovely little place. This is definitely a unique location. Hey, this is the famed Star Beans Cafe that everyone's abuzz about. Got any complaints? Compliments? Now you already know about our special Star Bean system, right? Before we get into this, let's take a quick drink. God, I needed that. Radio, then listen up good as I explain it to you. The Star Bee system was created by Star Beans Cafe to expand our menu when you bring us beans. Here's the deal. Get rare beans by digging or battling or playing mini games, then bring them here. When you bring us new kinds of beans, we add them to our menu and therefore nefariously patent them. By the way, at the moment, I'm needing these beans in these quantities to expand my menu. Woohoo blend 10 woohoo beans, hoo-hoo blend 10 hoo-hoo beans, chuckle blend 10 chuckle beans, tee-hee blend 10 hee-hee beans. Okay. The more my menu expands, the more customers will come here to partake in my wonderful bean juice. Will you join our Star Bean system? Hell yeah. Radio, then show me the beans you collected. Let's see here. We definitely have enough to make at least 2 of these different blends. Let's go ahead and make the hoo-hoo blend. And with that, we got ourselves a nice, good old woohoo blend. Hello, what's this? Whoa, a power outage? Well, what do you know? It's a ghost! Not just any ghost. It's one of the ghosts from Luigi's mansion. Oh man, I got a bad feeling about this. Looks like the aroma of your new drink has drawn down all the ghosts in the place. Heh, nice. Oh, I was wondering who it could be, if it isn't the beloved owner of our cafe, Professor E. Gadd. Welcome to my Star Beans Cafe. Seeing you two, this is the most unexpected chance of meeting. Hey, you guys know the owner? The blending machine is our owner's latest invention. The rich, aromatic fragrance of that drink. I sense that it's a drink that even I haven't partaken of. May I have a drink? Yes, you may. A delectably bitter flavor, but one that makes me crave more. This stuff gives me the energy to push my ghost research into a new dimension. Thanks for that sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. And we get ourselves the Greed Wallet. Well, I hope you will continue to frequent my fine cafe. I'm always happy to have friends partake in my fine flavors produced by my bean machine. So, whenever you make a new coffee blend, Professor Egad will want to partake the nice drink of which you just concoct. And every time you do this, you get a really nice item. Depending on what blend you make, it'll correspond to a different item, which is pretty nuts. Alright, let's make ourselves a new blend. Nice. Here we have the Chuckle Blend. Oh, mercy! Yet another fragrantly rich aroma! Oh, Professor Gad! We just now add this new drink to our menu. What great timing on your part. It's not timing that brought me here, no siree. The scent of the new drink drew me in. Yep, from over the hills and across the sea, I came walking. Wow, that's some nose you got. Now then, might I have a quick sampling of this new drink? Yes, you may. How does it taste? Delicious! This may be the next big drink. You brewed well. Thanks for the sampling. Here's a little something I invented in my spare time. Maybe it'll aid you. And we got a bonus ring. Pretty nice. Oh boy. All of a sudden I have a bad tummy ache. Perhaps this drink I just drank is the cause of this ache. Further proof that every rose has its thorn. Maybe you just drank too much. Where's the restroom? Boss, you never built toilets in this place. Oh, that's my Poltergust 3000, Luigi? Are you planning on bringing the janitor around here? Hey! Okay. Who knew that Professor Egad was secretly a ghost all along? Woo! But anyway, brewing those drinks does have a purpose besides getting neato items. Believe it or not, these, upon drinking them, will increase one of your bro's stats permanently. So it's definitely worth brewing these different cups of coffee. What can I say? Coffee is the perfect start to any adult's day. Just don't give it to a teenager, whatever you do. Just saying. Anyway, let's look at the items we got. We got bonus ring, win without being hit for an experience bonus, and we also have the greedy wallet, which allows you to earn more coins in battle. Cool. Gimme. And for Luigi, I think I'll give him the greedy wallet. Okay. Cool. Unfortunately, we can't make any more coffee right now, as we don't have the required beans to brew any more cups of coffee. But, one thing I will note is that in this version of the game, for any new cups of coffee that you have brewed, believe it or not, it will be marked with a EGAD emblem, which I'll go ahead and show off here. So, as you can see on the left-hand side on the bottom screen, next to one of these different blends, You... Shoot, what am I trying to say? If you, brew this again, you'll just get another cup of coffee. But if you, make a new blend, then you'll be able to trigger a cutscene with Professor Egad. Just saying. Alrighty then, let's move on. How far are we? 236. Okay, still got a ways to go. Once in a while I get the urge to go nap under a roof. Then I'll rent myself a room. But even then, they're really big enough for me. Rarely, whatever. This room is nice, isn't it? It has a heater and a window and no old bath or toilet. It's 3 years old and 3 seconds to the cafe. But as nice as it is, you can't have it. I just now rented it to the fellow over there. Too funny. It's not like I cared anyway. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure if I can get those stones of which that one old geezer talked about earlier. I'm pretty sure you can't at this point in time. Not till later. Alright. Let's head on out to our next destination, boys. Or at least get moving towards it. I think once we get there, we will call it a stream, but we don't know yet. Then again, I'll probably continue on a bit longer. We'll see. Anyway, since we have access to this area now, there's definitely a new area worth exploring for sure. Let's see what we can find over here. Number 1 trousers. Nice. Also, I'm pretty sure this is a high-level area. So you definitely don't want to be in here for long. Well, at least not without Mario, anyway. Okay. It's definitely worth exploring this entire outside area, as you never know what you may find. Ah, dang it. Of course we got ambushed. Whatever. These guys shouldn't be much of a threat whatsoever. In fact, they're not even worth fighting. Ha! Sadly, we can't access that one area where that boulder resides. Wish we could, but we can't, unfortunately, as our hammers are currently not strong enough to deal with it. Hello, we have another shortcut pipe. Pretty nice. I believe that shortcut pipe was technically there in the original. But then again, maybe I'm misremembering. I do remember something like that being here, for sure. Luigi's about to level up again. Nice. Okay, where am I exactly? Oh, I'm over towards where Chuckcola Woods is. This area by itself doesn't really serve much of a purpose, really, other than just another entryway into Chuckcola Woods. Go. I wonder how much experience Luigi needs in order to level up again. It's probably not too much more. By the way, one other thing worth noting here is that when changing back to the jump command using L and R, in the original there was no sound effect to signify you did that. However, that was added in with this remake here. I guess the reason why they did that is so players don't get confused so easily when changing back to their default jumping command. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. There we go. Nice! Another level up for Luigi. Level 15. Let's see, where are we now? Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Just missed down on the floor. Oh well. That's fine. No big deal. 3 is fine. It's honestly perfectly fine. This looks suspicious. Aha! Here we have a bean fruit. They don't serve much of a purpose now, but later on down the line, you're going to be needing them. I believe we can get most of them now, but there are some which are currently inaccessible until a later point in the game. So that's something you need to keep in mind. Key badge. I wonder what that does. Oh, Bubbles badge. A legendary badge. Auto restores BP. No benefit though for anyone besides Mario. P badge. Recommended for beginners. Okay. Nothing really much there. That's interesting. By the way, one other thing worth noting is that in the original, there was no mini-map on the bottom screen, so you had to go into the menu and select map from the suitcase in order to view the map. However, in the remake, since the bottom screen can also access the mini-map, you don't need to worry about it whatsoever. Also say hello to some brand new enemies, the Bob-ombs. If you attack one of these things, they're going to explode. If you let one of these things explode, it will deal a lot of damage. Also, this area is definitely a high-level area, as indicated by the fact that the Bob-ombs are level 23, while we're level 15 and 14, respectively. So one thing's for sure, you definitely want to be careful in this area and try to avoid as many attacks as you can. But it is possible to survive and gain a ton of experience while exploring these high-level areas. What can I say? High risk, high reward. There we go. Nice. That wasn't too bad for experience gain. Of course, I still want to try to get everything I can, but that does not look like it's going to be happening anytime soon. Considering the fact that the enemies around here are still really strong. You can pass, or so I've been instructed to say. Okay, they all say the same thing. Okay, new enemy. Looks like an ordinary Koopa Troopa, except it's blue. Except it's not a Koopa Troopa, it's actually a Troopy. I guess that's the Koopa Troopa native for the Beanbean Kingdom. Interesting. Funny enough, in the original Game Boy Advance release, these guys ran on all fours. But in the remake here, they stand like ordinary Koopa Troopas. on 2 legs as opposed to 4. Not sure what's up with that. It's weird. Bit of a weird design choice. Nice.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, let's see what else we can find around here. Hello, another one of these, huh? Neat. I'm pretty sure the beans that are hidden underground are always chuckle beans. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. Nice. Goodbye. Overall, the enemies around here, once again, are not too difficult to deal with. They honestly aren't. Also, you gotta love how this Chuckle Bean is hidden within the shadow underground. Especially with the new lighting engine, it can be kind of difficult to see it. But it is subtle. It's subtle, but it is visible. There we go. Nice, another Woo Bean. Alright. I think we're just about there at Woohoo University. So that's pretty sweet. At least we're making some good progress today. Okay. Okay, we've already explored that area. I thought for some reason that was a new area, but that doesn't appear to be the case at all. Okay, how far are we in time? 2:48. Alright, I guess I can do this now, or at least do part of the university. I could do half now and the other half next time. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Let's do it. I can clear a good bit of this place within 15 minutes. And if we go on a little longer, or if I feel like going on a little longer, I'll say so. Let's head in. Eek! Run! What the hell's going on? It's like some monster just got unleashed. Well, whatever the hell is going on, we need to investigate this quickly. Maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on here. Cackletta and her crew snuck into the Hooniversity. They transformed all the Hooniversity professors into monsters. Uh-oh. Looks like he's turning into one too. Ugh. Ugh. Oh dear.
Let's go!
Well, say hello to a new enemy. That is the Laser Sniffit. Honestly, again, these guys are really nothing to worry about whatsoever. However, they have 2 variants of their laser attacks. If they're approaching you at point-blank range, do not jump. But if they're further away, you want to jump over the laser hoop. Just saying. Other than that, though, they're really not that bad. Jumping boots! Well, this is definitely a new addition to this version of the game. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Let's see. Jump normally, even when affected by heavy G, light G, or when a bro is on your shoulders. Huh. Neat. So it makes it so, this item, and combine it with like a red or green pepper, it makes it so those are pure bonuses through and through. Pretty interesting. Again, that was not in the original release. This is definitely a new item. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay. Let's take a look in here, see what we can find. So the main gimmick of this room, or this entire university, is to essentially get a sun laser beam, or a solar laser, to hit this particular beacon here, and then open up the door in front of us. However, that's, in order to get that going, we're going to need to do some serious work in order to get it to function. Also, that was just a guess. I swear. Also, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel as though in this release, or in this version, the remake, hidden blocks are easier to find, as they make a shining, shimmering effect, indicate that there's something there. Also, we have a new enemy, the Yo-Bros. Depending on which yo-yo they swing, the colors will indicate which bro they're going to attack. It is pretty easy to choreograph. It's pretty easy to figure out who they're going to attack. However, figuring out when they're going to attack, that's another issue altogether. Well, these guys are definitely stronger than some of the other enemies whom we fought up to this point. Funny enough, they're just on the same level as we are. That's neat. So all that extra fighting was definitely worth it. Alright, let's clean this up. There you go. Sit down, son. That was actually a pretty decent chunk of experience, not gonna lie. Alright, let's continue our little exploration now, shall we? Super shrimp. Neat. You definitely want to keep your eye on these Yo-Bros as much as you possibly can. Once you see the yo-yo leave their hands, that's when you need to hit the jump button and not screw up like that. Oh my! Well, every once in a while these guys will power themselves up, making their attacks stronger. I feel as though they'll also try to do something else too, to make it so their yo-yos attack the opposite bro. Then again, maybe I'm thinking of another enemy altogether. I'm not 100% sure. Regardless though, time to give Luigi some pow! Here you go, buddy. Hell yeah. That was awesome. Honestly, attacking a Yo-Bro and clearing them out sooner rather than later is not a bad idea. Oh, come on! Really? I guess I jumped a bit too soon there. Figuring out the timing of the laser hoops, it can be a bit awkward because the lasers appear at an angle. But really, it's not the worst thing ever, trust me. I think one more battle will result in Mario receiving another level up here. That would be pretty awesome. Looking at my time here, we still got 4 minutes before the 3-hour mark is hit. But even so, I'm going to keep going a little bit longer. Because we have yet another new enemy. This is a nice callback to Dr. Mario. Those guys, it's actually pretty easy to get rid of them. All you have to do is match up the colors of all the virus enemies in the area, and then all of them will die at once, regardless of how much HP they have left. As far as this guy is concerned, his attacks are pretty difficult to choreograph. So learning his attack can take a little bit of time and effort. But really, it's not too bad. Really, that was only a 3? Whatever. I guess I just hit the A button just slightly too late there. No big deal. Nice. By the way, the colors of which do change in order from, I believe, blue to yellow, yellow to red, and red to yellow? I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about one of the color orders, but regardless though. Sundoor Block Research Room. Okay. Let's check out this room first. Bros block. Move in the arrow's direction when the character matches the color of the block hits it. This bros block is merely a prototype, so striking it will not produce coins. So if you want to practice using bros blocks, feel free to do so here if you wish. Though again, you won't be getting any coins out of it, but whatever, no big deal. Hello? Blocks of Nostalgia. Blocks featured in past adventures. These blocks of nostalgia are merely prototypes, so striking them will not reap any coins. So, the different coin blocks we have here are corresponding to some of the older Mario games, as stated. This one is for Super Mario Brothers, a block from Super Mario Brothers. It's made of secret materials from the Mushroom Kingdom. The metallic appearance is quite fashionable. So hitting the blocks, they don't produce coins, but they do produce a history lesson. A block from Super Mario World. It's made of special extra shiny material. It is proven to be quite shock resistant. Interesting. This one is from Super Mario 64. A block from Super Mario 64. Smarty Pants scientists are currently studying the mysterious technology that causes it to vanish when struck. A block from Paper Mario. It appears to be made of soft material, but in actuality it's quite sturdy for professional use only. Interesting. Rally block. Hit the moving block and pairs to rally with it. The block is merely a prototype, so striking it will not produce coins. As for this one, this is a random block. When the character matching the block's color strikes the block produces coins. This random block is merely a prototype, so striking it will not produce coins. Also, you can't cheese it by jumping with both bros at the same time. I wish you could, but you can't. That block there is definitely no prototype. It's definitely real. Definitely hit it. So, going through this room is definitely a good idea to get used to the blocks that you're going to be dealing with future rooms within this point here. Especially the rally blocks. It's definitely worth looking into for sure. Alright, let's head on into the sun room now, shall we?
Let's go! go.
Even though I'm well over the 3-hour mark now, I don't care. I'm going to go a little bit longer, at least until we get the sun door open. It also appears that the viruses are weak to jump attacks. Interesting. Goodbye. Alright, let's continue our little exploration now, shall we? By the way, it's not possible to jump on multiple enemies on the field at the same exact time. If it was possible, then, I don't know what would happen. I think the game would treat it as one encounter randomly, and the other one will begin shortly after the first one. Then again, maybe you're thrown into battle immediately. I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, though, it is something worth mentioning. Smart pants. Nice. Goodbye. By the way, I believe matching the viruses yield more coins, as well as a higher chance of yielding items too. So, that's something. Let's take a look. Smart Pants ups defense when affected by status elements. Interesting. This one doesn't have too much of a benefit versus Okay, number 1, trousers. Wear these to be the best you possible. Nice! These are actually pretty damn good pants. Let's see though. I think I'll give these to Luigi. We also have hard pants too. Let's see. Starchy pants stuffed with bean juice. That doesn't sound dirty at all. Don't we have new badges? Yeah, we do. A steady badge. Increase your jump power in heavy G, so in heavy gravity. Neat. You know what? Let's give this to Luigi. And this, I think I'll just leave off for now. Alright, let's move on. Great, we got more Yo Bros. Let's get rid of these guys nice and quickly, please. That would be great. Now that I'm looking at the Yo Bros animations, they kind of remind me of a character within Shaq Fu, who has a similar animation. I can't recall who exactly, but it is bringing up those vibes. And you may be thinking that it's a game best forgotten. No, it's not. It's one of those prime examples of a game that you should remember. Not because it's good, but rather it's to serve as a lesson for those who want to get into game design. These things sure do have a lot of coins in them. I'm not sure how many you can get exactly, but it's a pretty decent amount. Especially if you get into a good rhythm there.
Hi.
Sure.
Hammer. Hammer. Jump.
Okay. Let's check out this room here. We still got a ways to go in here. Jesus. Kind of surprised. Of course, that turned the wrong color. No big deal. Counterattacks work perfectly fine. Another steady badge. Neat. I'm not sure what the odds are of enemies dropping, those virus enemies dropping that badge. But if I have to guess, it's pretty low. The fact that we're getting lucky with them really speaks, it really is fascinating. God damn it.
Let's go.
Just missed out on the 4. Hi, how you doing? I could probably use some bros attacks to get rid of these yo bros more quickly. And honestly, that's not a bad idea, but I'd rather save my bros attacks until boss fights. Just saying. There you go. Nice, another level up. Let's see if we can get a nice big fat 4 this time. Hell yeah! That's what I like to see. Generator service room and sun door. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's get moving. There sure are a lot of these laser snippets throughout the entire university. And it's not just them, but viruses as well as the Yo-Bros. They're almost everywhere. It's to be expected considering that this was technically overran by Cackletta. Also, new enemy, a Mecha Koopa. Mecha Koopas, I don't think are too bad. Once they start short-circuiting, though, do not jump on them. Otherwise, you're just going to have a bad time. They'll usually start the short-circuit after their HP drops to critical levels, I'm pretty sure. Hello. Sundoor release code. Let's see. 3 reds in the middle, 1 blue. Blue, red. Okay. Okay, let me take a picture of this. Honestly, this is one puzzle I really don't mind taking a picture of. And then we gotta do the same sort of thing here. There we go. And this is why having a smartphone is definitely well worth your money.
Hammer.
Okay, so... It looks like the first part of the combination is already activated, so we just need to activate the second part. Wait, that was wrong. There we go. And there we go. All done. Sun door activated. And I believe at this point, this now marks technically the halfway point of Woohoo University.
Spin, jump.
Just saying. Anyway, before I call it a session, I'm definitely going to go to the nearest save album before calling it a day. Although I can always call it a day now and just, There we go. I think what I was trying to say was, before I call it a day, I'm going to go to the nearest save album, which I believe is going to be coming up relatively soon. I never knew those viruses could jump. Well, you learn something new every day. Goodbye. Nice. Pretty nice drop overall. On to the next one.
Let's go.
Goodbye. It's funny how you can kill these things in pretty much one turn, thanks to counterattacks. Especially when you're matching like 2 or more of those things. Okay, and before we call it a session, let's hit this. Hmm, 24, not too bad for that rally block. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's go again. Damn it, man. I don't know what the max amount of coins is, but I believe you get 3 rallies depending on how many you get out of your attempts. If you get, I believe, 30 or more, then the attempts you get with the rally block is reduced to 2. Then again, maybe I'm just crazy and I don't know the exact amount, and you get 3 rally chances per rally block. But regardless, though, those are pretty good amounts of coins you can get from rally blocks alone. Just, again, you only got so many chances before you completely get screwed over, or the blocks go so fast that you don't have much of a chance to rally them again, if you know what I mean. Anyway, though, like I said, I am going to be ending today's session, just because we are well over the 3-hour mark now, and this is a good place to stop anyway. So with that, I'm calling it a day here. This is General Snivy with the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be diving even deeper into Woohoo University, catch up with Cackletta, get Peach's voice back, hopefully, and the Beanstar back safe and sound as well. Fingers crossed things work out, but you never know with the kind of luck we have. Anyway, again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later.